Hello everybody and welcome, it's Vdan here. So glad that you can tune into another video. Today I've got an easy way to kill Phayze in about 100 seconds and it was so badly executed for my test run. There's a lot of things that can be improved, but hopefully it gives you some inspiration. So for tier 1, I'm just going to go and begin with an overclocked mad, berserker brew and jungle drums. I also placed down 2 creepy idols in the positions you can see here with a glue. This is to ensure that we can get the round 40 stall. After the third bar, or beginning the third bar, I used the mad ability, and then just at the end, make sure you clear off any leaking bloons with the mad ability or with the mad itself so that you do not get a penalty, and you should easily secure stalling on round 40. After this, I'm going to produce a nice little opolis. So I'm placing 4 discount villages just like I did there, making sure that the last village you place down is the one that we're going to get to opolis, so we kind of maximize the power of the discounts. And then I'm going to get a BRF, I'm going to get a bloon trap, and I'm also going to go and set up a overclock. Now, we can't afford the overclock straight away, but we're going to get it pretty quick. Also, remember to use Geraldo's fertilizer options as well, because that's just going to help loads. So yeah, I did use Geraldo, and I got about 80,000 for tier 1, so I will show a farming strategy. It was very casual, but I think it's super easy to do, and sometimes that makes, life good, because there is some really cool try-hard strategies for tier 1 as well, like Plasma Monkey Fan Club and stuff, but for a casual guide, this should suffice for a top 50 run. Okay, once we've got our overclock down, then I place down another trap, and then it's just a case of building your marketplaces in range of the opolis. Once you've got about 4 or 5, or as many as you can get, I should have really actually added a discount village down and then buffed its range and got some more marketplaces. So that's mistake number 1. Then go and get 2 central markets, and we want to save up about 45 to 50,000. Once you've got this point, then you know that you're going to be able to easily go and get a central without selling your overclock. And I always like to get banana central without selling overclock. Also make sure to place down a favoured trains once you've got 2 central markets. So as you can see, end of round 49, we can easily go and sell to go and get our BRF upgraded to a banana central. We've kept our overclock down and the traps down and everything. Just sell the boat if you need to and everything's good. Now for round 50, we're going to go and get some mobs. So I just added a few maulers at the start, and this handled the problem pretty easily. Nothing fancy here, quite typical kind of strategies. I don't know why I placed the rubber to gold there. There could have been much better places. Actually, I need to think about this. Where would I actually put it if I was doing it optimally? But either way, a super easy strategy is just to get a few mob maulers. And I don't really like where I've put the traps as well, to be honest, because Geraldo's going to be getting a few of the pops. So a lot to optimize, but an easy strategy is something like this. Once you've got your banana central down, build another overclock, then build another BRF, then build another overclock, then BRF, etc., etc. The usual strategy, and it's almost like tedious on this map because you can farm so well. So you'll see here, I got 4 of them by the end of round 55. So during round 56, I decided to get a favoured trades. This was the wrong move, because what I should have really done is go and spam some more BRFs. The reason I did this is because I was being lazy, which I do apologise for. I was like, you know what, I'm just going to get a special operations down, and this will be good, because I knew that eco is going to be absolutely fine, and I am in a bit of a time crunch today, so I do apologise for that. But please make sure you get a few more BRFs until like round 57, then get your special operations, and you'll have more money. But even with me doing it lazily, I got about 450,000. Now for the tier 2 kill itself, we're using triple Plasma Monkey Fan Club with Homeland and Cripple. And as you can see, it's a very, very fast kill. So make sure you've got Super Brittle down, and this is going to be, it's almost surprising just how strong Plasma Monkey Fan Club is. And it ends up being a 41-second kill, or 41.8, which I believe if we had a 23-second kill for the first bit, we're looking at like an 18-19 second kill, which is really pretty quick. So definitely use Plasma Monkey Fan Club for tier 2. It's a nice easy way to do it and get basically near to the minimum time. Obviously better abilities and maybe adding a temple if you farmed better could improve this just by them few milliseconds, which will be needed on normal. Now, this is where eco gets so broken and it's almost tedious. So I got an elite sniper just to help a bit with some of the defense, and I'm going to defend primarily with special operations, and then it's just BRF overclock, And you know the drill. I got an energizer down as well just to help, and got a snowstorm ice so we could actually place down some NGs on the water, just so I don't take up too many farming spots with the NGs. Obviously, you always want kind of a 1-to-1 correspondence from engineers to BRFs, and you want a 2-to-1 correspondence with the Banana Central. Now on 64, again, this is more of a artifact of being lazy. I just got down a Spectre to help defend, because I didn't want to encounter any penalty issues. The last thing I wanted to do was to go through all the farming, and then on like round 75 or something, I mess up the special preparations time and I get a penalty. So this is a super suboptimal way to do it, because, you know, we've got elite defender, no, not elite defender, sorry, an elite sniper. We've got special preparations and a Spectre. Like, I don't think I've ever done this bad in defense in a long time. So yeah, just like I said, once you see this video, just learn how to optimize it, because you can be way ahead of eco where I am right now as well. Like, this is not even that great for what this map proposes. So yeah, okay. And then by 73, I had everything set up. I built a Wall Street. We've got Ultra Boost going on the Central. The Spectre's doing all the work, so everything's nice and easy. And then by the end of 73, 74, you can easily go and max level up Geraldo so that you can go and start placing down totems, because I'm going for degree 60 engigon and degree 60 acegon, and you can get degree 60 engigon by tier 4 quite easily, just provided you level him up early, okay? So I leveled him up on the end of 73, and it pretty much just about netted me the degree 60 engigon on time. So just a word of warning, like, don't be late with that. Then for tier 3, I kept my tier 5 farms, sold everything else. We're doing a true Sun God, we're doing a triple Plasma Monkey fan club spam, and then we're also doing some extra DPS with like Sabotars and a few Plasma accelerators and a Madden stuff that aren't really that needed. Obviously, make sure you've got your debuffs down, and this is a very kind of casual kill to do it. Again, always make sure you use the power of Plasma Monkey Fan Club against Phayze. He seems to be, you know, a really good bet. So there you can see we're at 1 minute and 1 second just after the tier 3 kill, which isn't super quick, of course. We want to really try and get it down to like an 18 second or around 18 seconds kill time. I'm not sure what the absolute minimum is, but I think it's an 18.x something time, I believe. Now I just got a Flying Fortress down, and make sure you do not miss a single one of the totems. I also placed down a Bloon Trap, or XXL Trap, sorry, and a Sentry Expert, but I placed the Bloon Trap in like the most terrible position where it basically gets no pops, and we still managed to get degree 60 NG on time, okay? So you shouldn't need to stress. At the end of 94, I got degree 60 engigon. Just make sure you don't forget any of the totems, and it should be quite an easy task. Now, I also got Vengeful True Sun God, just to make life easy, because I wanted him down for tier 5, so it's like, you know what, I'm just going to go and get it now. So you can do that and then rebuild some overclocks and stuff back, of course. And what I'd recommend doing is find a nice way to distribute the engigon turrets, so that you can kind of... A good way to do it would be like the engigon turrets kind of insta-kill the first bar and insta-kill the last bar, something like that. And then you just let DPS do the middle 2 bars. So I just put loads of Sabotars down. I'm going to go and force one of the turrets at the start to explode, and then sell another turret at the start just to try and get the first bar done. Then I'm going to sell another turret for the second bar, another turret for the third, and then that's it. So I'm terrible with the engigon here. My gosh, watching this footage is embarrassing. But basically, degree 60 engigon, if you use him much smarter than what I did, you should be able to get a quick kill. That's got to be the worst tier I've done, actually, in a long time. Jeez. Okay, that was embarrassing. Also, I forgot to mention as well, like, before you sell the True Sun God, obviously make sure to get all you can out of the discounts so you can get all your farms set up in its discounted range and stuff. But as we move forward, it's basically same thing. And at this point, I'm basically stopped farming. I'm not really caring that much about overclocking everything. I'm thinking, you know, eco's pretty good here. It could have been a lot better, but it's just one of them where there's almost too much overclocking to do. So, okay, what I did decide to do is I got my degree 60 ace on 113, the end of 113. He actually was a bit over leveled, who's a degree 63, so we could have got him a bit earlier. And then I'm going to go and build a Wizard Gon. So I built the Wizard Gon to degree 30 at the end of 114, and its ability was just ready in time. So if anyone wants a little kind of guide, 114 is a good point to go and build the Wizard Gon. Anything later than that, if you're not stalling, you may have some issues, and it could be hard to stall if you've got such high paragons already down. In terms of what I wanted to put the engigon turrets, I placed them all near the final skull with the goal in mind to try and insta-kill the final skull. And then for tier 5 itself, very sloppy, very, very terrible this. But basically, Saboteur spam, we've got our debuffs and buffs, and then just let the paragons do the work. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to let the DPS kill the first bar, and then acegon ability the second bar. So you'll see this right now. Just let DPS do the first bar. We're going to use the wizardgon ability as well. And I don't know why. I just wanted to try how ODSs do. But that did actually make my screen terrible. As soon as the first one is done, use your ace carpet bomb ability, and you should be able to time it so it just annihilates the second bar instantly. Then I'm going to go and place down an Engi turret to cause one of them to explode for the third bar. And then for the final bar, I'm going to find the engigon, which I managed to do first time here, which never usually happens considering there's so much stuff going on the screen. And then I'm going to sell that to clear all the DPS at the end. So sold stuff a bit too late there, didn't explode things optimally. But I think for a casual player, if you're not min-maxing everything, this could be kind of a blueprint you can follow, okay, for a top 50 run. So I hope this has helped. I will post the farming guide and try and make that a bit more optimal. Like I said, I was just a bit busy, but hopefully this should be a top 50 run and give you some inspiration. So thank you for all the support, guys, as we approach 1,000 subscribers. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys very soon.